COVID has really changed the game when it comes to onboarding. And many of my clients ask, how do we successfully onboard with this remote environment? Now, before we get into my best tips, I just wanted to clarify and really differentiate. There is a difference between onboarding and orientation. Orientation is essentially what we teach new hires, what we explain to them about our processes, have them understand the policies, how we operate. Whereas onboarding is really an opportunity to engage the new team member from before they start all the way to the end of the first year, really. Have them understand and be embedded in that culture and see all the seasons of your business. So let's get to the tips. When it comes to onboarding, how do we do this very successfully in a COVID environment? Well, as I mentioned before, planning is key. You need to be prepared. So that's the first piece. Secondly, make sure that you're recognizing that onboarding remotely, really anything remotely these days, is going to take longer, right? If it's going to be, how do we figure out this link? How do I click there? So prepare and plan for that extra time. Number 3, we want to make sure that these employees are really feeling connected. So, working at home, we've all been isolated. So we want to make sure that we've got these multiple checkpoints and touch points. So engage them with many different individuals, maybe an onboarding buddy, have them meet with the president, hear the vision. But, throughout the first day, the first week, we want to have those multiple checkpoints for sure so that they are engaged, and ensure that, we're giving them that schedule. We're letting them know that we're excited for them to come and to join the organization. The other thing is, prepare for them to have work, put it aside, give them something they can take ownership of, and really have that successful first day that they're contributing. And, as you're preparing, you want to welcome them. Be that host. Ensure that you're giving them that swag. Get that laptop. Give them that pen that has your company's logo on it. And be prepared. So I always give you the analogy, you're going to have someone over your home for the first time ever. You want to make a great first impression. You're going to prepare the table, make your best meal, versus having them arrive and then you're ordering takeout. So, we want to always make sure that we're planning, we're making them feel welcome and being that host, and having those multiple checkpoints is going to be key. So these are my best tips for successful remote onboarding during COVID and in general when we're having remote staff. I would love to hear more of what works for many of you and some of those tips. Thanks so much. Thanks for listening to today's episode of HR Real Talk. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit the like button and leave us a comment below to let us know what you think. Don't forget to follow us every week to hear more answers to your HR questions. For a free consultation, visit ldhr.ca. We'd love to hear from you. See you next week.